that. Guys, I'm gonna put my foot next to him. Alright guys, we just got here to this little lake out in the middle of Kansas. It's actually near Wichita. God, I can't remember for the life of me, I can't remember the name of the town. But anyway, it's a little bitty lake. There's a dam over there, and then it goes around the corner. But it is super windy today, so we're gonna try along the edges. But the grass is kind of overgrown, and if not, I'm gonna try to find a cove where I can get away from the wind. Let's try for some black bass. I don't think this lake is big enough for sand bass, but you can never tell. And then obviously we're gonna do some jigga bobber and some jigs for some crappie. So let's see what happens. Okay, so stay tuned. Well, I know there's perch here because I caught perch or cram or whatever you want to call it. Seems kind of shallow because this little diver is hitting the bottom. Little square bill. Wind is coming from my back here. It looks like it used to be an old pier or something. Ramp up here. Ooh, got one. All right. Good black bass. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. How about that? Nice crappie, all dirty. Looks like he came out of that hole right there and hit my my crankbait. I guess because I got real close to the shore. But that's a nice looking crappie right there. I'm taking a risk casting under the branches here with my crankbait, but he's right up against this edge. Now, there was one hitting right here. When I first got here, there was one hitting right here. So anyway, I got him on my Lews IM6 speed stick. So, all right, let's see if we can get some more. When I saw that big old eyeball, I thought it was a black bass. Fought like one. Oh, that's what I'm afraid of. Oh. See if I can get underneath here without getting on the limbs. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and rig up jigga bobber with it. I did bring a whole lot of stuff with me here without having to walk all the way back to the car. But what I did is I'm putting this fluorescent orange or pink head with a little tube on it and a slip cork. Well, not really a slip cork. It's just a cork. Okay, with a pinches the line on both sides. That way I can adjust the height. I think it's going to be kind of shallow here, so I'm going to try about probably 18 inches or so. Let's see if there's one crappie, there should be some more. So let's see if there's another crappie in here. Looks like it's kind of shallow. Let's see. it stands up, it lets you know how deep you got it set, whether you're touching the bottom or not. I'm gonna try this one. All right, so what I did is I put this one through the inside and down to this. Now I hope this jig isn't heavier than what this bobber can hold. Let's try this right here. Yeah, that's what I like. I like when it stands up. Squirrel. I said, what's crawling around in here? Something's there. I don't know if y'all saw that on the camera, but something just swirled right there. More. Anyway, I think I got a little crappie here. So, but I'm not in the mood to clean these. But anyway, let's see. So I'm kind of getting dialed in. Right now, what are we looking at? We're looking at almost 2 feet. So two foot down. Just gotta be patient. Here we go. That was a vicious strike. So that was about 12 minutes apart. So that it's not like crazy bites, but let's see if we can do this again. Alright, I took the bobber off. I'm gonna go straight jig, but what happens is with this wind, you're gonna lose some of the sensitivity. I've been listening to this activity here. That is a hog. Hey! That's a hog! What's that? Jig! Yeah. And he straightened out the hook. That's how close it is to getting him out of there. Well, he straightened out that hook. But I've been listening to. Hang on a second. I've been listening to them splashing around here in the rock. So they're between right at the bottom, about 24 inches down. So they're hanging around this area. I saw another swirl over here, but it's very hard with this tree to get a jig in the right spot. Now here I didn't even cast. I just put it down so that he can grab it. But I've been listening to him. So, all right, let's get him released. That is a hog. Guys, I've never been to this lake before, so it's kind of new to me. The wind is terrible coming out of this direction. It's making a big old bow in the line. But let's see if we can get some more. That's a third one and a perch. I'll show it to you right here. I caught it off the camera, and they're pretty good size here. So let's see what else we can get in here. That's pretty shallow on this side. I'm coming up where I can see the jig, and I'm coming down to see how deep it is, and it's not very deep right here. It's actually deeper towards my left here. I'm just, as soon as I feel the bottom, I'm picking it back up just to make it look like there's a minnow eating algae or something. But that guy hit real vicious. drum. You always have to catch one of these. This trip ain't complete without catching a freshwater drum. You can... corner or like that. You know what? Let's go back to that other stump. Now that we've learned a new way of fishing, so we're gonna go around to the other where we caught that perch. Here we go. Wow. And there was another one right behind him. So this is a little tap, tap, tap that I'm feeling is a little crappie. Over here. Watch the line. Hits the bottom. Lift it up, let it hit the bottom. With it. Okay, I don't want to get him dirty. See if I can do this without getting him dirty. Got the line on my camera again. Little bitty thing. Alright. Shirt, so I'm gonna let him go. I was gonna compare in the size, but my jig is stuck in my shirt. All right, here we go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a different presentation. I don't have a whole lot with me here. My car is way over there. But I've got some jigs. Let me see if I can change the presentation for him and give them a smaller profile. Because I'm cheating, I've got a little snap swivel here. Got a little snap swivel here. But I've got this little bitty minnows right here. Little bitty swim bait. See, I don't know if I got one loose. No, they're all too big. What about this one? Yeah, that'll be good. Oh, there's one right here, already loose. Going to give them a little different presentation. Let's see if they'll go for it. If they're going for minnows, I'm going to give them this little minnow swim bait. I'm going to give them this little minnow swim bait. I don't know if it's going to work. hook is a little bit smaller. Let's try it. There you go. That's a baby. That's the third one I've caught. A lot of them here. Slimy little sucker. Another one. Bunch of baby crappie here. My battery died and my memory got full, so I had to do a memory and battery swap. Let's see if we can get this guy who's been hitting the minnows here. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hope it goes back in the water. Back in the water. There you go. Okay, there's another swirl here. There you go. Ah! Well, it was about a 10-incher. 9, 10. That. Guys, I'm going to put my foot next to him. There's my foot. I didn't bring a scale. See, there's my arm. He's almost. If I make a fist, he's from the top of my fist to the elbow. Man, there's a nice crappie in this lake. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. All right, let's let him go. Like. Let's see if we can do that again. I thought there was only little crappie here, but the bigger crappie are just a little bit deeper. But that's the second one we've caught, monster. Oh. All right, this is gonna do it. My family's coming in to picnic and enjoy the water with some paddle boards and stuff. So I'm gonna go see if I can help them set up. But at least we had a good time using our Lews speed stick, 6 foot 6 inches, using probably 8-pound line, and the last one was this little little swim bait, and that's already torn up because I hit the rocks. But anyway, hey, give me a thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's been a while. I got my voice back. My lungs are doing a little bit better for those of y'all who were asking. All right, take care. And like I said, if it jerks, set the hook. Bye, guys.